This is Hard for Justice, a Steven Seagal podcast. I know it's been a kind of like a hot minute since we saw you guys last. I don't know why I said that. I hate that expression, a minute. When somebody says it's been a minute since they've seen you, I'm like, give me a break. Anyway, I'm
getting
like
old.
a
New York minute.
Well, I guess, yeah. But,
Yeah.
all right, I think we're back now. We're better than ever, or at least not any worse, hopefully. We'll let you guys decide. I am your host, Michael, and with me as always is my buddy Matt. How's it going, Matt?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Cool.
Glad to be here. Glad to be back. Back in the saddle again.
Right. All right, so we're introducing a couple new segments on the show today, which I didn't inform Matt about, but surprise.
All right.
They may flop, but one of them is Seagal News. Ready? All right. So remember how Seagal was selling his house in, I think it was Arizona?
The Bulletproof House?
Yeah, he sold it actually for $3.55 million. So that was above his asking price of $3.395 million.
Dang.
Yeah, so good for him. I didn't get my bid in, otherwise I think I would have won. So it's a little disappointing. Also, I think we're going to do something different with the ratings of the movies.
Okay.
There's an idea that I had a while back. We're going to give it like not stars but ponytails. We're going to go with the ponytails. Like let's see, whatever out of 5, we'll do 5 ponytails.
Okay.
So let's see. I would say what's the first one we watched was Above the Law.
Yeah.
Right. So how many would you give that movie?
I give that 5 ponytails and an A for effort.
Okay. I'd give it like 4.5 ponytails. All right. And then what would you give Hard to Kill?
I give that one 4 ponytails, and that's a hard one too because I really love Kelly LeBrock. So that's 4 ponytails and an 8 for effort, but maybe down the line that could go up to 5.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Excuse me. All right, let's see. So I would give it I'd probably give it 5 because that's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I know you haven't seen Mark for Death yet. I would give that a solid 4 ponytails because that one is pretty good. There's a lot of good violence and blood and gore and all that stuff.
I'm looking forward to that one. That's the one with Screwface.
Who is that? Is that the
Jamaican guy?
Yeah. He's awesome in that. He's a very bad man. All right, so we're not going to go over the whole movie, but I do want to get the trailer going here for people so they can take a listen.
It's miles from civilization.
Give her the arm, what?
But just one subway stop from Manhattan,
Hey, you want a party?
Brooklyn. They were friends,
Same night.
Since we was little.
born on these streets.
One of us, family.
Now, after 15 years,
Who would have ever thought that I would have become a cop, huh?
they will play cops and robbers one more time. But this time,
Richie got out of the car and just stepped up, bang.
it's no game.
3 of his crew were with him.
Steven Seagal,
I know this guy better than anybody else. I know the neighborhood better than anybody else.
out for justice.
I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
You know our ways. He must be dealt with by us.
Over here, Sal.
Get in the car!
Find this guy before you do. You know what I'm gonna do. See, you still call me here like a girl.
The body count's going up, Gino.
I'm starting to get in a bad mood, you know? Maybe it's like a mood swing, my hormones, I don't know.
In this neighborhood, someone's got to take out the garbage. Steven Seagal, out for justice.
Out to take the trash out. Okay. So the basic premise, like I said, we're not going to go over scene by scene, but he has one of his friends from when they were kids, kind of comes back to the neighborhood. He gets high on crack and starts shooting people and killing people. And there's like a love affair in there somewhere. Somebody cheats on somebody else and they kill each other. And then there's the mob. And it's overall, it's a pretty good movie. I love seeing, what's his name? Jerry Orbach, I think, famous from many things, but Law and Order particularly. What is it? What's his name? William Forsythe, right? Is in there.
Yeah.
He was pretty good. There was a trivia that popped up on my screen the other day that Seagal told his co-star Forsyth, to work on his Brooklyn accent, and he's a Brooklyn native, Forsyth. So that was kind of a funny interaction, I think, between those two. I get to see the two of them hating each other.
They gotta make it believable, you know.
Well, yeah, because Forsyth he seems kind of like a badass in general, just like his face. You know, he's a very intense guy.
Yeah.
And Seagal is intense until you confront him, I think, and then he becomes not as intense, but I don't know. What were some of your favorite things about the movie, Matt?
I really liked how Forsyth was like a force of nature, and it's like I don't know if they told, like, just the way he carries himself and stuff. I don't know if they told him to do that or something, but it makes him really unpredictable, kind of like a Joker-esque kind of figure, and he was just really badass. Like, I was watching with my wife, and she was just like, "Whoa, this guy's out there."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did we? Let's see. How many? We'll skip ahead to the ponytail rating. How many ponytails would you give this one?
I like this one a lot. I think I like it. I think it feels more like a hangout movie, like you're really there, you know. I'd say I gotta give it between 4 and 5 ponytails and an A for effort, because this one I think is one of my favorite so far.
Okay, I'd probably only give it 3, only because I'm gonna do 3.5, and the half is for Forsyth because he gives him an extra star. Mm-hmm. He's pretty amazing in it. Let's see.
I like that they changed that part in the trailer. That I wonder if that was like from an alternate take, or if they just decided to, like, oh well, you know, we need something to kind of make the trailer fit a little more with the grittiness of the city, that they went for the PG, the Wanna Party, the Wanna Party in there.
Yeah. What did she say in the movie?
In the original?
Yeah, I couldn't remember actually.
She was like, you know, wanna bang. I won't say the actual word.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
But then he's like talking to the guy. He's like, you hear what she said? You hear what she said? I thought that was pretty funny that they actually went out of their way to change that for the trailer.
And I guess one of Seagal's favorite fight scenes in the movie was the bar scene where he goes in there and roughs up everybody.
I like that he goes around the first time and he pushes the guy into the phone booth, and then when he comes around the second time, he pushes the guy back in the phone booth. I know,
it's pretty fun. I think, I mean, they honestly, they could have gotten the drop on him, but of course it's a Seagal movie, so they're not going to do that. But one of the guys he fights in the bar is called Styx, and is played by veteran martial artist Dan Inosanto. So I'm probably mispronouncing that. But
I like that too, that he was very fair in his fighting.
Oh yeah,
like he knew he could mop the floor with every, like, you know, like he, like, in a perfect world, he would have just broke those sticks in half with that pool ball and went to town.
Yeah.
But I like that he was fair, and then, you know, he kind of made the guy feel like he had a chance.
Right. Yeah. That was a pretty good scene, especially when the sticks guy, you know, had the Q sticks, and he was just going back and forth. But I guess apparently that was one of Bruce Lee's best friends.
Wow.
And one of the few people that Bruce Lee let train others in his Jeet Kune Do. Probably mispronouncing that as well. But it's kind of cool. I mean, I imagine in real life, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see, like, in real life, how Steven Seagal would do in a fight. They're all choreographed. Yeah. Who do you think would win between Steven Seagal and Styx in real life, Matt?
I don't know if that Jeet Kune Do is in there.
Yeah, that's serious. So you give the upper hand to Styx then, or the Dan?
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, but I'd like to see it. You know, you never know. You never know, because Seagal is pretty crazy. Like, just how easy he makes everything look is just insane.
Yeah,
because it looks easy, but it looks insanely brutal at the same time. Like, even if you knew what the choreography was, I think I'd still be scared.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, especially, I mean, there's been rumors that Seagal would, like, take, you know, like, what do you call them?
Like throw
shots? Yeah, throw punches at people, like, for real, and when they're doing the stunts, which, you know, so you got to be careful of that.
They need a better paycheck, those guys. Poor guys.
Oh, yeah. Or just have Steven stop doing that shit. But anyway.
Yeah.
It was debuted #1 at the box office, which is like the third straight Steven Seagal movie to do that. So that's why he kept making movies. He was earning the bucks, at least for now.
And like a lot of time, like Steven, like I'll watch videos of him, like when he talks and stuff, and a lot of times he's clear, but it doesn't come across as clear. You know, like in Lawman when he's like trying to teach a guy how to shoot, and he's like, "What you gotta do is you gotta shoot a hole through the hole that you're shooting."
Right.
So imagine if you keep up to you and it's like, "I'm not gonna hit you, but I'm gonna hit you, but I'm not gonna hit you." Imagine what that must be like.
Right. You'd have to get used to that, you know, with the because they're coming like inches of your face.
Yeah. And they used to do tap combat back, like tap, like it would just tap you. They were supposed to tap.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of people used to get hit for real because, like, when they brought that style over to American filmmaking, these guys didn't know that. It was all like, 6 inches from your face, shoot it from behind the head, all that stuff, like Rocky, kind of, I guess.
Yeah. Do you know how they? Are you a fan of Jackie Chan?
Yeah, I like Jackie.
Yeah. Do you know if they did the tap type thing or if they did the?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I assume Jackie would take a hit.
Yeah, because he did all his own stunts, which is pretty cool. Little side note.
Did like Bruce Lee kick him or something?
I don't remember. I don't know.
He said Bruce Lee kicked him by accident, and then he was all messed up.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
Let's see. It'd be kind of cool to get like Steven Seagal, maybe back. I don't know about now, but back in his prime, like Seagal and Jackie Chan, and trying to think who else. Some of these
like
martial artists. Yeah, like their own like martial arts expendables.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun when we get to the year 1993 because I got the Van Damme Seagal movie. We got that one for you.
And remind our listeners what that is about.
Demolition Man.
Okay.
It's cool to see Stallone do Steven Seagal lines. I'll say that. Very cool. Stick me back in the fridge. That's a Seagal line.
So this is explain a bit more if you could. Like this is like an alternate script that you got.
It's one of the earlier ones. It's one of the earlier ones from when they were getting stars for it. There's a rumor that Schwarzenegger was at one time linked to that in the very beginning. I think if people go and check out the awesome podcast, it's really lengthy, but it's really good on the projection booth. They'll hear all about it over there.
Okay, cool.
I did a couple of things on it a couple of years ago, but it's one that I've really been wanting to revisit. And like ever since you asked me to maybe come on and do this, I was like, oh my god, that's such a good one because it's a moment in time where like we could have had that that showdown once and for all, and we never got it. Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Yeah, we'll put the link to that in the show notes for the episode so people can check that out. Let's see. All right. So we're going to take a little break here. Word from our sponsor.
Red alert. Red alert. Red alert.
You crossed my line of death.
You haven't dismantled your MX stockpile.
Pakistan is threatening my border.
That's it, Buster. No more military aid.
Nuke 'em. Get them before they get you. Another quality home game from Butler Brothers.
All right, damn right. It was from RoboCop. I think it was RoboCop 2, one of the RoboCops. They had those fake commercials in there, which I love, which has absolutely nothing to do with Steven Seagal, but I love it, so that's why it's there.
I heard it was actually Seagal's car, the 2000 SUX.
Oh, was it?
No, I'm joking.
Let's see.
Bulletproof car, bulletproof house. Why not?
I know. I was walking through the parking garage and I heard this.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh?
It's like one of those, like, if you ran into him, you would hope to God he'd believe you.
Right, yeah. Well, because, I mean, they can, if you don't believe them, then they'll just beat the crap out of you. But, then eventually you should just say that you've seen him up front and tell him, oh, yeah, he went to, like, Rhode Island or something.
Yeah. I'd go along with him.
Back.
I'd be like, I'll take care of the dog.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'd probably get shot and killed, but...
Later, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, William Forsythe was just brilliant. Brilliant. It's like I wish there was so many more movies like that with him. There was another movie he did, The Immortals, I think it was called, with Eric Roberts. That was just fantastic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just looking up his IMDb to see what else he's been in, because I know I've seen him in a bunch of things, but I can't remember exactly. Let's see. Huh. He's a busy guy. Let's see. Dick Tracy. Oh yeah, Dick Tracy. He was Flat Top.
Yeah,
I love Dick Tracy. That movie. It's kind
I've
of
never
crazy,
seen that movie.
Really? It's really weird. It's weird, but it's cool. It's cool to watch.
I wonder if that's on Disney Plus. I'd go back and watch.
It is, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally get to see that. I downloaded not downloaded, but I got all those what do you call that? Those old Dick Tracys on Oculus. I started watching those.
Like a TV show?
Yeah, like serials.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Very nice. Do you do that with the what's the program called? Is it like the big TV
that one's on Amazon. But I'm pretty sure you could probably find it front wall. Maybe on big screen.
Oh, big screen. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Is that what you watch stuff with?
I watch with big screen, with Netflix. Netflix is okay. Like it's pretty good, but it's not like the screen's a little bit weird, but it's pretty good. But my favorite so far, I gotta say, is Amazon Prime. Watching movies on Amazon is like next level.
Through the big screen VR?
Yeah, you could do it on big screen too. But like also when you watch it on Amazon, it's kind of already big. It's like being in a theater.
But you're still using the Oculus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been on in a while there, but
yeah. Actually, last week I went on there and I signed into the big screen thing and made an avatar and stuff. So I was checking it out.
Oh yeah, we should do some we should do some Seagal watch parties on there.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah,
get the fans in.
I was just gonna say, there's only I think you only have like 5 people on the big screen one. Is that right?
Yeah, like one row, I think.
Okay.
But you can move around the theater.
Yeah.
Venues is pretty good too.
Oh, is that another VR app?
Yeah.
Let's see. How Venues, you said?
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Let me check that out. Oh, here we go.
Like, I'm pretty sure we could host a Seagal night.
Yeah.
But I think it's 12 people. I think 12.
Let me see.
On big screen.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Because that would be cool. Let's see.
I wanted to do that with Stallone movies because I watch a ton of Stallone movies over there. And they look so great.
Well, I can't find offhand, but we'll definitely look that up. And if not, like you and I, Matt, will do it for sure. But we may get some Seagal fans in there.
Yeah,
watch party. Maybe even for Under Siege that's coming up. That's our next movie, which is one of my favorites.
That'd be cool.
Very cool. Okay.
It's cool too because like even if you've seen these movies hundreds of times, it feels like the first time you're watching it.
Oh yeah.
And it's so big that you get to notice all those little things on the screen that you never noticed before. You know.
Yeah. So I've never watched a movie with the VR big screen thing. Is it pretty comparable to the real thing, or how's that work?
It's pretty. Yeah, and it has like 3D and stuff like that too.
Okay.
I prefer Amazon. I think just it feels more comfortable. But big screen is pretty good. Also, it depends on like other people's bandwidth sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be doing a movie, but the bandwidth won't be,
right.
But if you're doing it on Amazon, I think Netflix also has a watch party room now. I think.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, definitely have to check that out.
There's a bunch of Seagal movies on Prime that I've never even heard about.
Oh really? I think Under Siege is on Netflix, at least the American Netflix. I don't know if you have it or not.
Well, I have the Canadian one.
Did you know if it has
let me
Under
check.
Siege on it?
Let me check really quick. Turn down my volume. I'm pretty sure I could rent it on Amazon. If it doesn't, nope.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
It has SWAT Under Siege. I don't think that's
no,
the same
but
thing
yeah.
at all.
Well, we'll figure out a way to get you to watch it. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm tempted just to go out and buy a bunch of these movies.
Yeah, actually, I bought several of them on Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I don't mind doing that. Let's see.
I think last time I was on there, I watched Rambo 3.
Oh, cool.
And that was just insane. Like the battle scenes, like all the battle, like the war scenes,
mm-hmm.
You could see everything on the ground. Like,
oh, cool.
Like all these things that you don't really notice. And like how crazy choreographed all that was. It looked insane. Like it looked like how the heck did they choreograph that? It was just incredible.
Yeah. All right. So getting back to Out for Justice, basically Steven Seagal wins in the end, of course, with a dramatic fight with him and William Forsythe at the end. And he puts what does he use? It's like a wine, not like a wine opener, but like just a corkscrew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right into his forehead. And what does he say? That one's for Bobby. Which, you have to have some catchy something to say when you kill somebody like that in a situation like that.
The way it was going, I thought he was going to break every bone in his body.
Yeah.
But I guess, MPAA.
Right. Bastards. So what did you think of the ending? Did you like it? Did it leave you satisfied? Or were you kind of wanting more Seagal?
Yeah, I wanted them to mess him up a little bit more, but it was all right. It was good. Mm-hmm. It was good.
One of these days I'd like to see, and of course I haven't seen all of his movies, but I'd like to see one where instead of Seagal like winning every single fight, like him really getting broken down and then coming back and getting even. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of did that in Hard to Kill, but I'd like to see it again, kind of in a different way.
What's cool too about Forsythe is that character is he knew he wasn't making it through the night.
Oh yeah. And of course, the drugs.
Yeah,
the drugs he were on helped him with that. So, kind of made him not care.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine like Seagal on coke or something all messed out?
Maybe he'd be faster.
I don't know. He's already pretty fast.
Yeah,
at least in his younger years, he was. And I don't know how old or how fast he is now.
I don't want to find out.
Well, you'd have to go to Russia for that. So
yeah. Oh, we need him. Like, we need him back. We need him back.
Yeah, is he gonna? Well, you think he'll save us all in the end?
I hope so. He'd sacrifice himself for the better of humanity. Yeah. Like, you want to get high? You want a good time? I'll show you a good time because you're going to be doing good time. Boom, 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 boom. He was amazing in that.
What he needs to do is, sorry, I'm eating on
That's
the
okay.
podcast. He needs to have his next movie be like Steven Seagal versus COVID.
Yeah, I want to see him do like a straight, serious thriller. No fighting, nothing. I want to see him do something like that. I think that would be a good test of his mettle. And another scene I loved in that movie was the mouse scene.
Remind me, how's that go?
When they're in the car and the guy's like, "I got this fucking mouse."
Right. Yeah, it's like,
shut up about the mouse.
And when he tells you to shut up, then you really need to shut up because he kills that lady in traffic for basically nothing. Right?
He gives her the old Joe Pesci from fucking Casino where he's like,
which is cool in a disturbing way, I suppose.
Yeah, like he was just evil.
Yeah,
there was no turning back.
Yeah,
and it makes it makes the movie even better because it's like when someone reaches that point, there's no, there's no compromise. You know that at that point you might even give yourself 50-50 because you don't know if you're coming out.
Well, yeah, because the guy that you're up against is so crazy. He doesn't care about dying, so he's willing to take you out and himself. So that's where it gets sticky. All right, we got another sponsor here that wants to chime in.
Thank you for listening to Hard for Justice, a Steven Seagal podcast brought to you by Steven Seagal Sanitary Pads. Say no to leakage.
All right, so there we go. For all you ladies out there that need some extra protection, get those pads.
You got so much to live for.
Anyway, so I may have made that when I was drunk. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't drunk when I did that. I mean, that wasn't me. That was our sponsor. Okay.
I wanted to know about that water. That water the other day.
What water?
You were drinking that water.
Oh,
that
yeah.
water.
What the hell was it called? Death water?
Yeah, it's just water?
Yeah, it's just water. And because I was at is it Whole Foods?
Mm-hmm.
And which I don't go very often, but I was there to get some stuff and I saw that Death water. And I was like, I have to get something called Death water.
Yeah.
And so I took it home and I got it, and I looked it up on, on my phone at the store first to make sure it wasn't something weird. And I was pretty sure it was just water. So I brought it home and started drinking it. And I showed my girlfriend and she's like, why on earth would you buy something called Death water? I'm like, because it's called Death water. Like, come on. And so it turns out I posted it on Facebook and it turns out her brother-in-law loves it as well. So she just rolled her eyes and she shook her head and walked away. I was like, I'm sorry. It's, it's a geek thing. It's a guy thing. You just want, the guy sees something called Death water. He's going to purchase it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
right. I mean, you drink something called Death water.
I definitely, anything with a Sasquatch on it or like,
oh yeah. Or like anything, a flaming skull.
Yeah, anything with any of that stuff, I'm buying it.
Or like a Sasquatch holding a flaming skull.
Yeah,
it's like the ultimate. Riding a unicorn.
Definitely. Like UFO. Like the first time I tried UFO beer, I was like, "Oh, I gotta get it just because it says UFO on it," and it was actually pretty good.
I've never heard of UFO beer.
I got it in, honestly, just over the border. So going towards New York, I guess, going out that way.
Cool. Yeah. There's a place here in town where I live called Sasquatch Cookies, which I have to try just because it says Sasquatch in it. I'm like, that sounds cool.
I want some of that Sasquatch pizza that's down there. We don't get that. Yeah. Like, I think Walmart gets it out there, but we don't get it here.
I'll have to send you some.
Yeah. Sasquatch pizza.
So for people that don't know, I'm located in Colorado, and Matt, where are you at again?
Montreal, Quebec.
Cool. All right. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll leave this in or not, but here's another commercial for you.
What is it, honey?
It's that darn ghost again. He just won't leave us alone. I guess we're just going to have to move.
No, wait. Don't worry. We're not moving. He is.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters!
Yes, that's right. Ghostbusters. We're back with twice the know-how and twice the particle power to deal with all your supernatural elimination needs.
Look out, Winston. He's a mean one.
Nothing we can't handle, Egon. So come, celebrate our grand reopening with our special half-price service plan.
What? Hold on. Half price? Have we all gone mad? I guess so, Pete, because that's not all. Tell them, Egon.
Oh, you mean the Ghostbusters hot beverage thermal mug and free balloons for the kids?
You bet. So make your supernatural problem our supernatural problem.
Call now, because we're still ready to relieve you.
Yeah, so Matt and I were talking about the new Ghostbusters movie that's coming out. I love the first two, and I was trying to think in my head how this ties to Steven Seagal, and it does in a way because he has a movie, Steven Seagal, and I can't remember the name of the movie now, but where he fights vampires. Did you know that, Matt? Were you aware?
I didn't know that. Lately, though, I started working on a vampire project, and now everywhere I look, there's vampires everywhere. Like, what is this?
Well, I mean, they've been popular for a while. You realize that, don't you?
Yeah.
You're like I think these vampires things is going to take off.
Yeah. I think I'm in good hands.
Let's see. I'm trying to find it now. Let's see. Aha, here it is. Against the Dark.
Against the Dark.
Katana Master Teo leads a special ops squad of ex-military vigilantes on a massacre mission. Their target, vampires on the post-apocalyptic globe. God, that sounds awesome. Right?
Hold on, we got to check if that's on Amazon. I got to know.
He's got like a sword and yeah.
Oh man, I'm down for
Sadly, we won't get to that one for quite a while. Let's see. We can always jump ahead sometimes, I guess, maybe. But
maybe for Halloween we can.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, because we are on out. Let's see. Whoa, we're way down here. Out for Justice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 12 or so movies, at least, till we get to that one. But like I said, we might bring that out for a special Halloween treat for everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day, maybe we could do like a Facebook Live on Oculus where we go to different Seagal filming locations.
Oh, how would we do that on
with not Pixar,
Google Earth or something?
Yeah, through Wander. I think it's on Wander. I know they changed some of the things for it, but I can check it out for you and make sure.
Yeah,
because that would be pretty cool. I've done a couple. Oh wait, I think it's here.
What's that?
Against the Dark. Yeah, I got it.
Awesome.
That's sending to Oculus.
Very cool.
That's today's movie.
I think that's the only supernatural one he did. I think I'm not sure, but
and also here I have Driven to Kill, A Good Man, which I think I've seen A Dangerous Man. I have Dangerous Man, End of a Gun, Patriot, Sniper, Gut Shot Straight, Maximum Conviction, Hardcore, but I think that's Van Damme. And I think that's it. Oh, and Attack Force.
Yeah, he should have jumped on that supernatural bandwagon earlier and did some more vampire and zombie stuff. I would love to see him in a zombie movie. That'd be cool. Him killing zombies.
They really have no chance. He's so fast.
I know. Yeah.
It would just be zombie brains everywhere.
Right. So for Under Siege, I think we should probably try to get another person in there so we can get a lot of good conversation, crosstalk going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think, we should do like a try to get like a it'll be tough, but like I still want to get Gary Busey on as a guest.
Yeah, we should go for Gary Busey, William Forsythe, because I remember last time we got together, we did like a test run for this one, and I thought William Forsythe was dead. Remember?
Yeah.
And then we found out he was alive. So that's a sign.
Which I'm sure he was happy about.
That's a sign from the ponytail gods to get him in here.
Yeah, William Forsythe.
He's on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I remember. Didn't you send him a message?
I'm working on my messages. I gotta make a good one because I don't want to screw it up.
Right. Okay.
I messaged Kelly LeBrock and waiting for that one too. I'd really love to talk to her because apparently she lives a really crazy lifestyle, really neat, you know.
So not crazy like drugs and stuff, but just like crazy fun or.
Well, like she does like a lot of events for veterans and stuff, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that is nice. I'm gonna later today. I'm gonna try to get in touch with Gary Busey.
We should make right? We should make some kind of. We should do something for his charity. Maybe do like a charity stream for his charity or something.
But I'm thinking we'd have to raise a good amount of money for him to come on the podcast. But so if anybody out there in the audience knows how to get a hold of Gary Busey, let us know. Let's see. Or William Forsythe, for that matter.
Yes. Thank you in advance.
Right. I should email Steven Tobolowsky, who we interviewed a couple episodes ago, and say, hey, do you happen to know Gary Busey?
Probably does.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he could get a hold of him quicker than we could for sure.
Yeah. But Gary Busey, that's gotta be another great. The stories must be so like absolutely out of this world, phenomenal. I think I could probably listen to him talk all day. Just
Did you ever see him in? I know we're getting off Steven Seagal track, but did you ever see him in Buddy Holly?
Yes.
I love that movie. I mean, that's an old movie, but
we had a Buddy Holly last night.
What's that?
I was doing Ghostbusters 3 reaction last night, and my friend had a little cricket in the background.
Oh, cool!
And it reminded me of the Buddy Holly.
And the crickets, and of course in Point Break he was awesome. I loved him in that. Okay.
And Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah, how can I forget? Yeah, that's when he was thinner and he was more menacing. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
I dug that.
Mr. Joshua.
All right. Do we have somebody that's doing the Mel Gibson podcast? or not. I can't remember if they have somebody on
I
the
have
last
no.
Action
I
Network.
have no. It grows every day, you know.
Right, it does.
It's like I'm so out of the loop. It's not even funny how out of the loop.
So let's see. Do you have any other final comments on Out for Justice?
I just really enjoy it. I just really love this. This is like a fun thing.
Right.
You know, it's great to just like let the world go a couple of times a week and just, you know, hang out.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. It's great to discover all these things, even things that I thought I knew more of. It's great to be able to go back and relearn things.
Yeah, I agree.
Moreover, too, it's great to see that old style of filmmaking.
Yeah,
I miss it so much. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and you can find us on the Last of the Action Heroes podcast network. Great bunch of people over there. They got a lot of podcasts. They got ours, of course. They have Where There's a Willis, There's a Way, Going the Distance, the Rocky Series podcast, Slycast, Rocky Minute, and I Must Break This podcast, of course, with Dolph Lundgren is the subject of that one.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget to check them out. They're at goingthedistance.libsyn.com, LIBSYN. And all right, we'll see you next time, Matt.
And I just want to throw in that I can't wait to hear what they have to say about yesterday's news of Die Hard not only being canceled, but they're canceling like the franchise. There's gonna be no more Die Hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. That sucks. Okay.
Well, in true Bruce Willis fashion, now I know, and no one's half the battle.
Is that what he said?
G.I. Joe. I don't think he said it, but
okay.
It sounded good. Anyway.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to read up about that now. I mean, of course, the last one wasn't that good, but the first three were. Anyway, all right. So, all right, we'll see you next time, Matt.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, and remember, until next time, folks, stay hard for justice.
Anybody seen Richie? Huh?